Good morning, my Libras. How are you cutie pies doing? It's 5 a.m. I'm like, let's do Libra's reading. Why would we not? Look at this, guys. Bottom of the deck, star, 2 of cups. What is going on, Libra? What? Do you have some new love going in? Going in. Maybe you do have it going. It's already, my mind's already going there. All right, let's just move on. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you are a Libra, know a Libra. Feel like being a Libra, and why would you not? Libra, I am so glad you guys are here. Let's see what's going on with you guys. Let's see what's going on with you guys. What are the messages that need to come out for the week? General energy, collective messages. If I can hold on to these, it'd be fantastic. Collective message for the Libras. Collective message for the Libras. I got to shuffle one more. It's really saying that. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. All right. General energy and collective messages. Ooh, 5 of Swords. And doesn't he look evil? Doesn't he look like he's torturing something? Do you have someone in your vicinity torturing you? Is your Justice card, your swords need to come out. What's influencing the 5 of Swords? Aquarius energy, by the way. What's influencing the 5 of Swords? What is it? The 7 of Swords. Well, all the sword families coming out for you, Libra. 7 of Swords. Tell me trying to get away with something. What are they trying to get away with? Causing you pain. This, you know what it really feels like, just these 2 cards? 5 and 7, they cause you pain and then lie about it. And then they deflect and then they project. And they're like, oh no, Libra, you're just defensive. You're seeing things. Yeah, it feels very narcissistic. What is the reason for the reading? What's the reason for the reading for Libra? And I just noticed this because I'm still getting used to this deck. It's new. Look how he's hiding away. And of course, trying to get away with something, but it's like they do something behind the scenes. Ugh, it's disgusting. What's the reason for the reading, Libra? The World. You've grown. And see, it goes with the snake eating itself, but also snakes shed their skin. And I think you shed an old version of you. And so maybe, happy Thanksgiving, by the way, for those celebrating. It's going to be on Thursday here. Maybe this is somebody who is in your family and you'll have that get together on Thursday, right? But because with the baby here, maybe it is a family member. But I feel like you recently could have had a death, not real death experience, but you know, the way you see yourself is stronger. It's you're just not going to allow this to come in. Yeah, you're not going to allow this to come in. I feel like there was a shedding of an old version of you recently. What's in the past? What's in the past? Or maybe someone like this, if this was a recent past, if it's someone you were even connected to romantically, whatever they lied about, try to get away with, it feels like a constant repetitive pain. Maybe you recently pulled yourself out and there was a lot of growth from it too. Okay, what's in the past for Libra? What is it? The 5 of Cups. Sadness, regret, looking at what's lost. And I was going to say it's around this energy, but it's literally in these cards around this energy. What is on your mind, Libra? What is on Libra's mind? What is it? The King of Pentacles. Growth. And see the mountains in the background? You have climbed some mountains in your life, but you did climb them and you are succeeding and you did make it to the other side. And people who do that and they don't stumble along the way and be like, I give up, I can't do this. I mean, that's not a King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is a lot of growth. It's a lot of focus. It's a lot of putting that time and investment into your life. What is in the near future? And that's Taurus energy. Sorry, the 5 of Cups is Scorpio, 7 of Swords, and 5 of Swords is Aquarius, and the World it's all of it. What's in the near future for Libra? What's in the near future? The Queen of Wands reversed. I don't feel like that's you, Libra. I really don't. Bottom of the deck, you know why? Ace of Pentacles. And the star, there's the star again. Yeah, I feel like this world, okay, so this world energy that you're adopting is a rebirth. It's literally a rebirth. That's why the baby's there. And it's looking deep within your soul. A lot of times these center cards, these seven of swords and a 5 of swords, causes disappointments, pain, turmoil in our lives. The good thing about that is it makes us go deep within and due to disappointments and pull something even greater out. And I think that's who I'm reading for. I think there's a Libra who have been manipulated. You have probably been mentally abused. You've been put down. You've been made feel bad about yourself. Maybe even rejected or looked over in love. Whatever that 5 of Cups is to you is sadness. It's regret. It's regret for multiple things. It's regret if I can go back and change this in my life, or if I didn't know this person. Everything matters. Every single thing in life matters, even the shitty ass people, because all this comes to is a summation of you becoming this King of Pentacles in your life. Now, will everybody like it? No, especially this Queen of Wands reverse. I have a feeling this Queen of Wands reverse is who the 7 and 5 of Swords is. So let's see, because I feel like this is where you are, the Star and the Ace of Pentacles. It's a tree of knowledge, and taking that, it's like from the knowledge you took from the pain, it's focusing on what you really want in life. That's the thing. When people show themselves, it's just more people that you don't need. You don't need to worry about impressing. You don't need to worry about pleasing. You really stop caring what these kind of people think. So you take from the tree of knowledge, which I think is within yourself. It's because you went deep within to find out what is it that I really need in life. And that's where your focus is. Simple as that. That's where your focus is. I feel like putting those there, actually. That is pretty powerful. And look at, yeah, the Fool. This is a new beginning. The world is a new beginning. It's rebirth. I do feel like you probably shed your skin recently, the old version of you, and how people handle you. And some of you, it could have come about, maybe you're in a newer relationship. Oh yeah, look at that. 7 of Swords and 2 of Cups. It's literally following that. Okay, and the Magician. All right, let's keep going. What is this 5 of Swords and the 7 of Swords for Libra? What is the 5 of Swords and the 7 of Swords for Libra? What is this? What is this 5 of Swords and 7 of Swords? It's like whoever this is in your life, Libra, it's like they cause pain and then they pull themselves back. And then they project it like you're imagining it, or why do you always have to be like that? And I don't think you're dealing with that kind of crap anymore. What is this 5 of Swords and the 7 of Swords for Libra? Tell me about the 5 of Swords and the 7 of Swords for Libra. What is this? 5 of Swords. Okay, this card flipped. I got to see what it is. Might be multiple. It is multiple. The Knight of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles reverse, and the 5 of Wands reverse. You wasted too much time. You wasted too much time worrying about what these kind of people think. Knight of Wands is all about, and by the way, yesterday we started Sagittarius season, and the Knight of Wands is Sagittarius. I really feel like this is probably recent, and that you have the surge of energy to find out, I have to put myself out there for this job, apply to this school, I'm ready for love. It's just like you are ready for whatever this is, and you're ready to, and you're going for it. It's passionate, it's fast, it's quick, it's determination, right? Because I feel like Knight of Pentacles reverse and 5 of Wands reverse, it's dropping the drama because you realize you wasted too much time dealing with that bullshit. It's like, where has the progression in your own life been? You've just been in this quicksand, not really getting anywhere, but sinking. And I think it's just the surge of energy to pull yourself out of here. What is the world here doing for Libra? Reason for the reading. What is the world doing here? The reason for the reading. The world. Queen of Swords. I should have grabbed it. Queen of Swords. I'm going to keep that in my mind though. Queen of Swords is your card. Upright. Cutting the shit out. Erecting strong boundaries. Having a backbone. And 9 of Cups. And to protect this in your life. Whatever this is. 9 of Cups. It's inner peace. It's inner peace that you've earned. It's all your energy you're now protecting. You're not allowing somebody like the 7 of Swords to come in and take your inner peace. Because these kind of people function on dysfunction, and you are no longer playing that game. You just don't want to be around it. You don't want to deal with it. You're all about what this happiness is to you. And some of you, like I said, you're in this relationship and you're protecting, but you're just protecting this energy around yourself and focusing on your future. What is this? And that's Pisces, by the way, 9 of Cups. What is the 5 of Cups in the past? What's the 5 of Cups in the past for Libra? What is it? Five of Cups in the past. And the Queen of Pentacles reverse. I feel like this is you. It's both, actually. Who caused you sadness? It could. I'm really feeling it could be around family, but this could be a mother-in-law, could be your own mother, it could be your siblings. It's somebody who's very selfish on their own needs. Like she's looking down on her pentacle, on her wealth, on what she needs in life, right? And the Five of Cups, I feel like this is Libra just saying, but what about me? I mean, the cups are spilled, and it's just like when you're hurt, who runs to your side? When you need something, who's there for you? Who can you call? Because it's like these people know your number, right? When they're in need. And I feel like it's depletion. It's depletion to looking at it and just like, there has to be a change that needs to happen. And I want to say is the Queen of Pentacles reverse is you. I think from the sadness, like I said, from the sadness causes some great change in your life. It's looking within and now focusing, because the Queen of Pentacles reverse is focusing on oneself. It's good and bad. And when you're dealing with other people, you're dealing with people who are just focused on themselves, but they're still accepting what you have to give them. But this is a Libra, because of the disappointment, you're cut with that Queen of Swords, because I still see it, because I should have pulled it for that. With that Queen of Swords is it's causing you to now focus on what you need in life. And it's very good. You're in some seriously focused energy. What is this King of Pentacles on your mind? What is the King of Pentacles on Libra's mind? Taurus energy. What is this King of Pentacles on Libra's mind? What is it? And the Tower reverse. Avoiding, or it talks about past Tower moments, and that's Scorpionic energy. Give me another card on that King of Pentacles on your mind and the Tower reverse. And the Eight of Cups reverse. I'm almost feeling, God dang it, this annoys me when the cards do this. The Chariot reverse, the moon was actually upright and I flipped it. I'm actually feeling these clarifiers may not be you. And the King of Pentacles, it could be what you're leaving behind, where they're still stuck in that moment. If you left a relationship or you're about to leave a relationship, I think they're still stuck in that moment. And the High Priestess reverse. It's like all these major arcana, that's crazy. The Tower, the Chariot, the Moon, and the High Priestess, all these cards. Yeah, except for the Eight of Cups reverse. That is wild. I feel like it's who you're leaving behind. It's, sometimes the clarifiers tell us where we're going. I would say most times it's really clarifying why we got there. You got there from a lot of turmoil. You got there from being put down or being knocked down, and you built yourself up, you pulled yourself up, and you just kept walking. And it's like, yeah, these mountains were hard to climb. That represents challenges in your life and you're overcoming them. But sadly, there's just people you leave behind, people who are stuck in their own life. And they just can't climb those mountains. They can't climb those mountains. And it also represents maybe, like for the Libras I'm talking to who are healers or teachers or doctors, it's people who you will help from your own challenges. It's, it's like when people say, why do I have so many challenges in life? Why? I mean, I know everybody does, but why does it seem like it always happens to me? For you to heal people, especially for you healers out there, for you to heal people and to see people, the best way to see people is when you see your old self reflecting in their eyes. And you can, if you've never walked in their shoes, you can sympathize with people, but you really don't know where they've been. And for there might be a Libra out there that's really walked in these shoes and they overcome, and what their main but what their purpose is to help others who keep stumbling and keep stumbling and keep stumbling. And this King of Pentacles, I feel like I'm looking at the really future self of a Libra, whoever I'm reading for. And if you guys are like, whoa, this isn't my reading, some of it is, this might be really futuristic. Whatever this is, remember that star, the wish fulfillment, whatever path, oh, it's right here. Whatever thing you're about to embark on, I feel like this is your really future self. It's like your inner soul reflecting, like in a image saying, this is who you're going to become. It's going to bring in that money, yes. It's instability, yes. But more importantly, you are going to be the rock in other people's life. You are going to be the foundation. You're going to be the helping hand that maybe you wish you would have had when you were younger or walking along this path. I just feel like, honestly, that just feels like your higher self in this reading saying, start this. This is where you're beginning. The Star, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Fool. This is all about beginning. This is all about beginning. And it's saying, don't listen to this Queen of Wands reverse. Don't worry about what people think anymore, because it's been holding you back for way too long. Because this is where you're going, and this is where you're needed. This is where you're going to make the biggest difference. And you'll get the most satisfaction and happiness is usually from helping others. It's not, yeah, will money come in? Sure. But by then you won't really care, because your focus is, you're going to be waking up with a new purpose, is being driven to help others where you weren't helped previously. What is this Queen of Wands reverse in the near future? Tell me about the Queen of Wands reverse in the near future for Libra. What is this Queen of Wands reverse? And Two of Cups reverse. Past disappointments. A disconnection. And let me see. I do feel like this and this, they're stuck. But I do think, okay, I feel like this is a warning, because I feel like you're on this path, and I feel like they're going to come back. Could even be this week. That's why the reading's happening, right? Holidays, we gather around, and it could be somebody pulling you back in. Yeah, Magician reverse, very manipulative, very on the sly, pulling you back in. This feels like a Magician reverse on the sly to make you a little bit feel bad about focusing on yourself. Maybe this person, if this is a sibling, pulling you back in to say, you know, mom could really use you, you know, and even though you're the one who's done like 99%, it's like now that you finally are getting away, this person, they actually have to step up, and they don't like that. So here comes Master Manipulator, right? To pull you back in. It comes from a place of very selfish, a lot of selfishness, right? Queen of Wands reverse, Aries energy. No offense, Aries. And Two of Cups reverse, it's such a disconnect. This person's disconnected from their soul, their path, and why would you expect them to understand what you need to do? I'm truly reading for a Libra who's got a need to fulfill. They know they've been putting it off. They know it's probably the center of their if they suffer from depression or sadness, this is where it's growing from, and it's time to change that. It's time to focus on yourself, what makes you happy. And all of that, just like the tree with branches, once you focus on what truly makes you happy in the path, it's funny how everything else lines up. The relationship, the money, the job, things just start coming towards you and easier. And that you're truly in manifestation mode. But you are leaving behind people who aren't connected to that. So you can't really expect them to understand what you need to do, right? So yeah, when I keep looking at that King of Pentacles, and ironically, all the clarifiers I didn't even put on him, because he's just highlighting, going back to that. But tell me about this. I don't even know why I'm clarifying that. Actually, I don't need to clarify that. That's just what you're leaving behind. And I do feel like they're going to try to pull you back in. I'd rather clarify this. What is the Star and the Ace of Pentacles and the Fool for Libra? What is this? What is that? What is the Star, Ace of Pentacles, and the Fool for Libra? And the Page of Swords reverse. This is stop procrastinating. Page of Swords is analyzation mode, looking online, doing the research. This is no longer doing the research. Now we're into the Wands, right? In the Pentacles. This is moving into action mode. I feel like you're no longer going to be watching. You're going to say, okay, I need to start applying what I already know, right? Like the tree of knowledge. You need to start applying what you already know, Libra. You know you need to do this. You know it's time. You know there's no perfect time to have enough money or enough knowledge or enough, enough, I don't know, like that gumption. It's like you have to jump on this energy. It's some big ass energy. It's like ride that wave ride the tidal wave to success. What is this? Okay, there go the cards again. It's funny, all the cards flew and look what popped. It wanted me to see the Queen of Swords. This is stay focused. That is your card, upright. Stay focused on you. Stay focused on your path. She's pointing forwards. She's not looking sideways. She's not looking behind her. What you need is no longer behind you. It's only forward. That's where your focus needs to be. I'm curious what this is. Two of Swords, your card again. Everything you have is within. And this is you protecting that, protecting your energy. Stay in focus, stay yeah, it's in the in-between, but I always think of this card actually a peace. It's a duality of making a decision, but the way they depict this, it's in between land and sea. It's like she's holding two heavy swords and she's at ease with it. You're at ease with this peace. Because why? You're on the road to yourself. Five of Pentacles reverse is getting your groove back. Stella got her groove back here. It's feeling you, I mean, your cards are upright, so no wonder this is that's your self-confidence back. I feel like this had you, like a Five of Pentacles, had you feeling, you always felt like in lack. You always felt like you didn't know enough or have enough. And you pull yourself away. You're like, I don't know where this is leading, but I feel like I need to be on this path. And you're walking that path. And I think that's awesome. That's awesome, Libra. All right, guys. That's all I have for you this week. I hope you guys have a lovely Thanksgiving for all of you celebrating. And yeah, just have a great week. I'll see you next week. Take care.